All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Spring Valley High School, where the varsity boys basketball game versus the Spring Valley Cardinals and the Glenwood City Hilltoppers. Got a Dunn St. Croix conference matchup for you tonight. Should be a good one. Spring Valley, this is their second game of the week. I believe this is the second game of the week for Glenwood City. Spring Valley is top of the conference, I believe all alone at 4-1 in the conference. And this should be a good game. I have a special. My name is Dan Stoshik. I have a special guest tonight. We have the Dunn St. Croix Conference Football Offense and Defensive Player of the Year. We have the kicker, all-conference kicker from last year, and also the Player of the Year in the Dunn St. Croix for basketball. He is at UW River Falls. He will be playing quarterback next year for River Falls. His name is Aaron Borgerding. Welcome, Aaron.
Thank you.
So, Aaron, you're just shortly removed from, recently removed from varsity high school athletics. What's your take on tonight's game?
Well, I've played against pretty much everyone that's going to be playing tonight, and I don't know, it's kind of weird looking at all these faces I played against and now just watching them. And I don't know, I think it's going to be a pretty physical matchup. Glenwood runs this triangle offense. It's pretty tough to defend. Two guys on the low block, one at the free throw line, and set a lot of screens, so it's going to be tough to defend that.
Outstanding. See, Aaron's already stepped in, gave us a little more basketball knowledge that we're expecting out of him tonight. I'll try to add my knowledge, but he's fresh out, so he's got more than I do. So we're getting ready here for the national anthem and the starting lineups. We'll be back in a little bit. Glenwood City starting lineup. Number 0, senior Brandon Hallquist. Number 2, junior Bryce Wickman. Number 3, senior Gavin Jansen. Number 21, sophomore Max Jansen. And number 25, a junior Owen Swemby. Head coached by Tristan Kittleson, assisted by Nathan Hoffman and Hayden DeSmith. Cardinals come out with number 2, Connor Ducklow. Number 3, Michael Bauer. Number 4, Nolan Stands. Number 12, Tyler Bowman. And number 24, Brady Benaric. Spring Valley is coached by Rob Bossart, assisted by Matt Ducklow and Sean Borgerding. And as always, to start the season this year, no jump ball. The away team gets it, so it will be the Toppers' ball to start.
Still getting used to that no jump ball look.
That's got to be interesting after last year.
Yeah.
Swemby, backdoor cut to Hallquist, threw it away, turnover by the Toppers, Spring Valley basketball. Right idea, just a little bit too soon.
Yep. It's a good back cut.
Brady Benaric brings it up for the Cardinals. Ducklow on the right wing, stands at the top, don't think he wants that 3, but he will. Mike Bauer for 3 from the corner. Air ball, but rebound, Nolan Stands, he scores. Early lead for the Cardinals, 2-0. Bryce Wickman bringing the ball up for the Toppers. To Max Jansen. Hallquist to Jansen. Dribble drive on Bauer. Nothing there. They close the gap. Swemby inside against Stands. Great little baby hook by Swemby.
It's a great move right there.
2-2. Ducklow over the top to Stands. Guarded by Swemby. Benaric left wing. Ducklow top of the key, guarded by Hallquist. Bauer backdoor cut, little curl. Top to Bowman. Skip pass to Benaric from the right wing, guarded by Max Jansen. Swing pass. Dribble drive to the middle, double team, nothing there. Stands, right corner, dangerous pass. Benaric left-hand dribble drive, and puts it up and scores. And the foul. Basket's good by Benaric. First foul is on 21, Max Jansen. Benaric to try to complete the three-point play. And it's good. 5-2, Spring Valley with 16:30 to go in the first half. Wickman with it, dribbling right wing. Swing to Jansen. Hallquist left wing. Little backdoor cut by Jansen. Snuffed out well by the Cardinals. Toppers reset. Wickman directing traffic. Hallquist for 3. And I think, did he go to the bank on that one?
I don't know if he called it, but he definitely went.
Hey, either way, it counts. 5-5. We have a tie ball game. Bauer, top of the key. Nice little ball fake. Dumps it off to Stands. And Stands throws it away. Turnover by the Cardinals. Toppers basketball. Wickman. Hallquist to Swemby. Nice little swing. So it looks like Glenwood here is looking like they want to run quick swings up top, get that backdoor cut. Little back screen, backdoor cut.
They have that guy right at the free throw line setting screens for back cuts and stuff like that. He's really running their offense for him right now.
Now, if he doesn't do his job, does that mess the offense up?
You talking about the top guy?
Yep.
Yeah. I actually reffed the C-team game, and they ran a similar offense.
Okay.
And, yeah, if that top guy doesn't set a good screen or they don't use the screen, they really struggle to get open.
Okay. So you at home, you guys keep that in mind when you're watching the game tonight. 3 ball by Ducklow, just short. Rebound Hallquist. Glenwood City looking to push up to Wickman, and Tyler Bowman deflects it. Tyler Bowman really athletic. Got up in the air quick and deflected that ball out of bounds. Toppers retain the ball. So what's it like? What's it like seeing your brother on the bench over there?
Yeah, it's interesting. He does a pretty good job though. So
good.
Yeah.
You can be honest. You don't have to just because it's your brother.
No, trust me, I'll be honest for him.
Benarek, right wing for 3. It's good. Brady Benarek for 3, 8-5. Spring Valley with the lead. Wickman walking it up. Another backdoor cut. That one might have been open.
Yep, missed him on that one.
I remember Hallquist from last year gave everybody a lot of problems.
Yes, including me.
On the defensive end.
Yep.
Very active, and when he gets hot, you got to be careful.
Yep. He's a very electric shooter.
Swemby with it. Jansen. So I'm going to just take a guess that Max and Gavin are brothers for Glenwood.
It's a good guess.
Max, the younger Jansen, misses the layup. Tough shot. Benarek thought about the 3. Bowman thought about the 3. Inside to Stans with the mismatch. Just off the back iron. That's a nice little move by Stans. Didn't get the fall. We have a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout for Glenwood City with 13:42 to go in the first half. So another new rule here this year is each team gets an extra 30-second timeout per half. And if they don't use it, they lose it.
It's actually, if they don't use it in the first half, they lose it for the second half.
Oh, really?
Yep.
See, now myself and everybody at home just learned something new. So appreciate the correction.
Oh.
So in this initial timeout by Glenwood City, what do you think Coach Bossart saying to the Cardinals?
I'm going to say probably have to go with really got to help on those back cuts. The guy on the opposite side is really going to have to sink in the lane to help if that guy gets beat. So that's probably his initial thoughts.
Perfect. I'll take your word for it. I think you're probably close enough.
Yeah.
And we're back to the action. Toppers have the ball. Jansen, new ball player in for the Toppers. Number 1, Mitch Blease. 3 by Gavin Jansen, and that's good. Gavin Jansen for 3, 8-8. We have a tie again. Also into the game for the Cardinals, Charlie Meyer.
That was a good inside out look there. Get that open 3.
Gavin Jansen poked it away from Connor Ducklow at the high post. Now Swemby at the high post. Nowhere to go with it. Good defense by the Cardinals. And 3 seconds in the lane. That's a 3-second violation on Swemby. Cardinal
like
basketball.
A little confusion there on the Glenwood side. Coach wanted to play, but it seemed like they wanted to run it.
Glenwood City also has another sub, number 24, Justin Moe. His first action tonight. Ducklow with it. Backdoor cut to Meyer. Just a little. 3 by Bowman. Long rebound to Ducklow. Ducklow dribble drive. That'll be on Hallquist.
That'll be his first.
Team's second. Cardinal basketball underneath. In the game for the Toppers, 22, William Eggert replacing Gavin Jansen. Cardinals inbound, Bowman up top. Loses his dribble here. Tough D by Glenwood. And a 5-second call on the Cardinals. Toppers retain the ball, 8-8, 12:25 to go in the first half. Never want to get yourself caught in that corner and lose your dribble.
Yep. 2 good defensive stops back-to-back right there.
Yeah, these teams are well versed in each other, and like I said, it could be a good game here.
Yep.
Hallquist out top. Jansen looking for the cutting Moe. Swemby left wing. May have got away with one there.
A little bit.
Moe dribble drive on the hesitation, and a foul. Nice quick hesitation there by Moe.
He did a really good job of getting the ball off quick before it was able to get tipped on the way up.
Fouls on Bowman, his first. Team's first. Moe to shoot 2. I'm sorry. Blease to shoot 2.
Yep.
First one is no good.
Dumont checks in for the Cardinals.
Second one on the way, no good. Rebound, Bauer keeps his footing in the dribble. Bauer with it. Handoff to Benark. The newly entered Dumont. Bauer thought about the elbow shot. Ducklow with it, left wing, guarded by Hallquist. Skip pass to Benark, guarded by Blease. Inside pass to Ducklow, saved by Hallquist. Nice athletic move by Hallquist. He has the ball up the right side.
Yes. I'd have to say both coaches are very similar in their philosophy.
Nice play by Dumont. Collects the ball, gives it to Benark, and Benark to Meyer for two. Nice play, good sequence.
That's good hustle there by Dumont.
Inside, nice shot by Justin Moe, his first two of the game. 10-10. And Ducklow inside. Nobody to match him there physically. He scores his first.
It's a nice strong move right there.
Oh, if he uses the backboard there, it goes. And turnover by Dumont. Missed layup by Blease. Got away with one.
Cardinals are getting a little lackadaisical right there.
(14-10) Spring Valley. Timeout on the floor. Glenwood City timeout, full timeout with 10 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the first half. Coach Kittleson, I don't think he wanted to have another sequence here and have the Cardinals get a stop and go up another bucket.
It's a very wise timeout there, I'd say.
What do you think he's talking about here? Either changing offense or working on something different defensively?
I'm going to have to guess probably their helps ID also.
Okay.
They've had two back-to-back sequences where Ducklow's been able to get the basket pretty handily just off the dribble. So
I think he should be coaching this game.
Both coaches are very similar with how it makes it a lot easier to talk about them. They're very similar with how they coach. So
why do you think we have you up here?
Yeah.
Quick shout out to Ann Byer. Ann Byer is Charlie Meyer's grandma. So shout out to Ann. Also shout out to Cindy Kongshog watching from home. Cindy, I'm going to guess that Rodney's with you, so I'll say hi to Rodney too. And we're back to the action. Toppers with the ball. Wickman, little handoff. Blease for three from the top. Off the back iron, rebound, Nolan stands, and that's going to be a foul on the Toppers. Into the game for the Cardinals. Number 5, Coy Stashik, his first action tonight. That foul is on Wickman, his first, team's third. And this is that scenario, Spring Valley with the ball. Got a stop that they needed. Stashik, right wing. To Elijah Dumont. Swing to Bauer, left wing. Nice back cut. Spring Valley going to be patient here. Dumont for three from the ring. It's good. That's his spot.
Yes, sir.
Elijah Dumont from the right wing.
That was very good rotation on that play.
17-10 Spring Valley.
If there's any Badger fans at home, their offense is exactly the same as Spring Valley's on the swing offense.
Offensive rebound by Justin Moe, and he puts that back for his second bucket of the game. 17-12, Spring Valley. Stans turns it over. Wickman with the ball. Coach Kittleson stopping play and calling out a play of his own. Jansen, Blease. Backdoor cut, not there. Nolan Stands sniffs it out. Spring Valley ball. Under 9 minutes to go here, first half. Elijah Dumas looks inside. Has the mismatch. Nolan Stands against William Eckert is not a good matchup for the Toppers. Back into the game for the Toppers. Number 0, Hallquist. Also into the game for the Cardinals. 24, Brady Benark, and 12, Tyler Bowman. Kind of a size mismatch here for the Cardinals at this point in the first half.
Yeah, with Swenby on the bench, Glenwood doesn't really have a lot of size.
Almost travels there. Stashik for 3. Just long. Benark with the offensive rebound. Another swing pass. Bowman at the top of the key for 3. Off the iron. Stands just fighting hard for it. Kicks it back out. Another rotation. And Spring Valley sets it up with Bowman backing it out to the top. Guarded by Wickman. Bounce pass to Dumont. Right wing. Swing to Benark. Inside to Stashik. Stashik retains it. Almost turns it over. Benark left-hand dribble drive, and he gets fouled. They're going to call, it's going to be 2-shot foul. Falls on 22, William Eckert, his second, team's 5th. Heads up by Benark to just kind of throw it up after he heard the whistle.
As soon as you hear that whistle, might as well just throw it up, get that shooting foul.
Benark's first one on the way, short. Into the game, Gavin Jansen replacing Justin Moe. Second one on the way, short again. Nolan Stands again, gets in there. Skip pass, actually cut off by Bowman. And that's off the backboard and off the iron. No good. Rebound. Toppers.
Yeah, not sure if that was intended for Bowman, but he went up and got it.
Jansen looking for that give and go at the free throw line. Hallquist for 3. And that's off. That's an open look for Hallquist. He usually hits those.
He certainly hit those when I was guarding him last year.
Back into the game for Glenwood City, Swenby. And into the game for the Cardinals, Connor Ducklow. Ducklow has it, right wing. Elijah Dumont. Bowman, left wing. If you look at the way Glenwood City is defending Spring Valley, it seems like they have a couple guys they just kind of stay inside the lane on, and they don't come out and guard the perimeter.
Yep.
Just baiting the Cardinals to shoot 3.
Yep. They don't want to give up any layups, so they really try and force that 3-point shot.
Wickman with it. Jansen for 3. That's short. Rebound, Elijah Dumont. Kicks to Bowman. Cardinals look to push. Nothing there. Bowman, top of the key to Benark. Benark surveys the floor. Ducklow, top of the key. Hallquist almost gets him.
He's got such quick hands.
And he picks up the foul. That's his second. Team's 6th. Into the game for the Cardinals, number 32, freshman J.T. Bauer. Back into the game as well. His brother, senior Mike Bauer. The Bauer brothers, the law firm is back into the game.
Yeah.
You've had a little bit of experience playing with your brother.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. He definitely helps a lot on the court.
Yeah, we'll get back to that in a second. Third foul picked up by Hallquist on a silly foul at the top of the key. He picks up his third, and J.T. Bauer, the freshman, will shoot bonus. J.T. Bauer's first one on the way is good. So you and your brother were the same age. You were a freshman. Your brother was a senior when you played. So it's the same scenario for Mike and J.T. And the Cardinals, another offensive rebound. Tyler Bowman keeps it alive to Mike Bauer into Brady Benark. And he scores. Brady Benark for 2.
A lot of second chance opportunities here for the Cardinals.
That'll hurt you. Blease with it, left wing, guarded by Benark. To Swemby, top of the key. To Wickman. The one nice thing about the way Glenwood City runs their offense, Blease for a layup, not there. Kicks out to Jansen. Blease for 3. That's good. Mitch Blease for 3. 20-15 with under 6 minutes to go in the first half. I was saying the one nice thing about as Connor Ducklow finishes, the one nice thing about Glenwood City's offense is they keep everything above the free throw line, and it does spread things out to go to the basket.
I did notice the Cardinals have switched up how they are guarding that guy at the free throw line. They were trying to originally front him a little bit, but now they have Ducklow sinking more in the lane to help on those back cuts.
Foul on Connor Ducklow, his first. No, Mike Bauer, his first. Team's second. Into the game for the Toppers, replacing Bryce Wickman, is number 24, Justin Moe. Toppers will inbound the ball underneath the Cardinal basket. Jansen head fake on JT Bauer. Thought about the handoff. Good D by the Cardinals. Blease with it. Backdoor cut to Jansen. Jansen loses out of bounds to the Cardinals.
A little too much on that pass.
Sometimes offensive players get excited. They don't wait for that teammate to come across and set themselves. 22-15 with just over 5 minutes to go in the first half. Spring Valley with the lead.
Here comes a back cut.
There's the lob to Bowman.
Very well defended there.
Ducklow on the drive and lays it in over the top of 2 Topper defenders. That's his third bucket of the game. 6 points for Ducklow, 24-15, 9-point lead for the Cardinals. Jansen for 3, short, rebound Bowman, and Cardinals look to attack.
Got away with one there.
According to my records, that might have been a travel.
Yep.
But hey, we play on. Ducklow for 3, short. Bowman another offensive rebound. And Ducklow to set here. Looking for the mismatch. Bauer, nice job with his body underneath. He gets the layup. And bucket for Bauer. Timeout on the floor. Spring Valley takes a 30-second timeout. Bossart calls the timeout for the Cardinals. He usually, when someone calls a timeout like that, he's got something directly to say to a player.
Looks like something on the defensive end. I'm guessing for Connor Ducklow there.
So, how was your first semester at UW River Falls?
It was interesting with the pandemic going on, but for the most part, it went pretty well.
Did you get a chance to practice a little bit or lift with the team, or were there a lot of restrictions?
There were quite a few restrictions, but we were able to practice for a good 3-4 weeks. Got a scrimmage in, so went pretty well.
Very different first year of college for you and the rest of your classmates. So
yeah,
we applaud the fact that you guys are getting by and doing well.
Thank you.
Back to the action. Toppers with it. Jansen, dribble drive on a screen and roll. Nothing there. Wickman back in the game for the Toppers. Handoff. Blease with it. Left wing to Swemby at the high post. Wickman almost turns it over. Blease in no man's land. Jansen for 2 and scores. Got a Blease. Nice bailout there.
Yep.
Jansen for 2. 26-17, Spring Valley. JT Bauer, dribble drive left. Kicks it to Ducklow, left wing. Bauer for three. Short. Blease loses control, and Spring Valley keeps the ball. Back in the game for the Toppers, number 22, William Eggert, replacing Swemby. Also back in the game for the Cardinals, Charlie Meyer and Nolan Stans. Cardinals to inbound. Duck low in the corner. Backdoor cut. Bowman looking for that screener on that play. And Charlie Meyer throws the ball away. Turnover by the Cardinals. Toppers with it. Just over 3 minutes to go here. Bryce Wickman brings the ball up. That's a killer for a team. You come out, you kind of set something up and throw it away.
Yep. Well, miscommunication. Thought Bauer was going to curl cut or thought he was going to pop, and he curled. So
3 by Blease. Rebound Bauer, and the Cardinals look to push. You hear Bossart say go. Ducklow. Offensive foul. A little out of control going to the basket. It looked like he wanted that rim, and nice job by 22 William Eggert to take that charge. That's a foul on Ducklow, his first, team's third. Toppers retain the ball. Wickman turnaround jump shot off. 3 by Blease. That's short. And Glenwood City, another rebound. Timeout on the floor. Glenwood City giving the Cardinals a little dose of their own medicine, getting those 2 offensive rebounds.
Bossart will not be happy about that, I imagine.
Last 2 games, the Cardinals have struggled a little bit with that offensive rebounding. The second half of the Mondovi game, they did a much better job of allowing 1 shot only, and it really helped out in the 16-point victory against Mondovi this Monday.
I did hear from a little bird on the coaching staff that before that Mondovi game, they did work on boxing out for a good portion of practice.
That would do it.
Yep.
Shout out to Cindy and Donnie Jensen listening from home, just nearby the high school here. And if you know Aaron's cell phone number, give him a text, and he'll give you a shout out.
I mean, unless I have you blocked, like I did Dan.
That's possible. Wickman with it for the Toppers. 2 minutes to go in the first half. 26-17 Spring Valley. And that's the old hop, skip, travel by Eckert at the elbow for Glenwood City. Spring Valley retains the ball.
Got a little excited on that fake handoff there.
He was open.
Yeah.
Charlie Meyer with it, dribbling on Wickman. Ducklow thought about the 3. Spring Valley going to be patient here. There's a mismatch in the post with Nolan Stans. Notice how Jansen sinks down for the Hilltoppers. Over the top, 2 Stans, and there it is. Misses the layup.
Got him. Missed Bowman on that back cut.
Meyer with it, left wing. Elijah Dumont for 3 from the corner. Short. And Blease with the rebound. He'll push. Justin Moe. Wickman, left wing. Back to Moe. Wickman, top of the key. Jansen for 3 from the top. That's good. Gavin Jansen for 3. 26-20. Inside the stands. Nice job by Eggert to get that steal.
May have gotten away with a little bit of a travel trying to get up, but
I have to believe that Glenwood City's going to get the last shot here, try to get a nice one. They have a chance to cut it to 4 or 3 to finish this half. Gavin Jansen, tough shot. Good defense by the Cardinals. 10 seconds to go. Nolan stands looking up. Ducklow, 5 to go. Misses, gets his own rebound, puts it back in, and that'll finish the half. 28-20, Spring Valley with the 8-point lead to finish the half on Connor Ducklow's rebound putback. That's a quick turn of events with Glenwood City having a chance to cut it to 4 or 3, and they didn't get that job done, and Ducklow finishes the half off with a bucket.
Yeah, I imagine Jansen's going to get a little talking to about that shot at the end of half. Kittleson, I imagine, is going to probably not like a shot like that with about 12 seconds left in the half.
I don't believe he realized there was a double team there on his turnaround and turned out to force a bad shot. And when you got the backboard in the way, it's tough to hit that shot.
Yep.
Now, I've been trying to pay attention to the game for the most part, but it's nice to have a special guest up here and ask questions and talk to. So I'm going to try and hopefully I got everybody's point totals right. We got Hallquist with 3, Blease with 3, Gavin Jansen with 5. We have Justin Moe with 4 and Owen Swenby with 2. For the Cardinals, Connor Ducklow with that last bucket. He has 8. Nolan Stands with 2. Charlie Meyer with 2. Elijah Dumont with 3. Brady Benaric with 8. And JT Bauer with a lone free throw and 1. I bet you I think Bowman had 2. So Bowman had 2. I think that might add up to the right total, but if I'm off, I'm off.
Yeah.
With 8:32 to go in the first half, or in halftime, we'll take a quick pause for station identification, and we'll be back in a few minutes. And we are back just under 2 minutes to go to the start of the second half here. Spring Valley with the lead 28-20 over the Glenwood City Hilltoppers. Back here with Aaron Borgerding, special guest commentator with me tonight. Shout out to Grandpa Jim and Bonnie watching from home. That is Tyler Bowman's grandpa. So, Aaron, talk to me a little bit, just under a minute to go here before we start the second half. How was it growing up with your grandfather, Bob Thomas?
I thought it was great, honestly. He's taught me pretty much everything, and obviously the coaches have, but he's taught me a lot. And, I mean, I don't think I'd have the love of sports if I didn't grow up with him. So,
very successful coach.
Yeah.
I don't know as far as a player himself, but I'm sure he was pretty competitive as well.
Yep. He played college basketball up at Superior, I believe.
Okay.
At 16, actually.
Well, there's something I didn't know.
Yeah.
Such a great sports mind. I'm sure he's intelligent in other ways, but most people know him as coach. And I hear a lot of good stories.
Oh, yeah.
Funny and others.
Yeah. Funny and good stories, Grandpa Bob. Got a couple of quick shout-outs here. Royce Kears watching at home. And my other grandparents are actually watching, Irma and Dave.
Hey, I know those guys.
Yep.
Shout out to you guys watching from home. Yeah, let Aaron know how good of a job he's doing. Cardinals basketball to start the second half. Brady Benarek with it. Tyler Bowman looking inside, not there. Bauer for three. Just off the mark. Rebound, Hallquist. Hallquist pushes. Hallquist to Wickman. Nice little Euro step. Rebound, Swemby. Swemby the putback and the foul. Glenwood City bench gets a little pumped up here. Swemby completes the tough layup, and foul is on number 4, Nolan Stans, his first.
The game really changes when Hallquist comes back into the game. They got a little step up when he comes back in. So he's got to be smart not to pick up a quick fourth here.
Swemby can't convert on the three-point play. 28-22. Nice pass inside for Stans, and he gets the bucket and fouled. Connor Ducklow, great bounce pass inside from that just above the elbow or top of the key there. Inside to Stans. Stans is ready to complete the three-point play here. And it's good. Nolan Stans, the big lefty, completes the three-point play, and 31-22 Spring Valley back to their largest lead of the game at 9. Jansen to Jansen. Hallquist tries that baseline drive. Max Jansen, foot on the line, just missed the two. Rebound Stans. Benarek dribble drive. Bauer thought about the three. To Ducklow. Ducklow dribble drive. Through the lane, gets it up high and scores.
Strong move right there.
Ducklow for two. Yeah, he beat the guy coming across to try and take a charge. He beat him to the spot.
Yep.
Bowman, almost a steal on Gavin Jansen.
Might have got a little show on that one.
Hallquist for three. That's good.
Can't leave him open.
Hallquist, his first bucket of the half, 33-25 Spring Valley. Stans. Kicks out to Ducklow. Ducklow thought about the drive to Bowman. Bowman left wing. Stans. He's going to shoot the three. And Hallquist the rebound.
I believe that's his first three-point attempt of the season.
I think you're right. If you could hear the surprise in my voice. I mean, if they're not going to guard you out there, let's test the water.
Yeah. I don't know if he quite has the green light, but, well.
Well, I don't see anybody at the scorer's table, so
yeah.
I think they'll let that first one go. Stands with it. Skip pass to Mike Bauer. And another skip pass. Bowman for 3. That's good.
He has the green light, that's for sure.
Tyler Bowman for 3. (36-25), 11-point lead for the Cardinals. Toppers with it. Run a play right now. Backdoor cut, not available. Turning the ball over is the Toppers. Spring Valley retains. Tyler Bowman likes this side of the floor. He gets hot in the second half usually.
Yep. Well, it happens that varsity usually practices on this end of the floor, so they tend to shoot better down here.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Oh, nice pass. And taken by Bowman, gets his second bucket in a row. (38-25), Spring Valley to a 13-point lead. Coach Kittleson might want to call one here just to contain the lead. And crowd thought it was a travel. It is a foul on the floor by Mike Bauer, his
second.
Yep, team second. In the game for the Toppers, Justin Moe. Mitch Blease back in the game. And a 5-second call on the Toppers, so it's Spring Valley basketball. Great job by the Cardinals.
Inbound passer. Might have missed the guy right under the hoop, but
isn't that your first look? Ball fake and then look under the hoop, right?
You'd think. Sometimes it just doesn't happen that way.
Little token three-quarter court pressure here by Glenwood City. Cardinals break it. Ducklow top of the key. In on Hallquist. Dribble drive. He lost the basketball in midair. Couldn't get that spin to go off the backboard to convert the 2.
That was good contest by Swenby.
Eggert with it. Top of the key. Guarded by Charlie Meyer. Handoff to Hallquist. And illegal screen out top. Looks like Owen Swenby picks up that foul. Is it his second?
Part of that actually is probably on the cutter there. He didn't leave him enough time to get his feet set on that screen.
Cardinals again break the pressure. Something they've struggled with a little bit to start the year this year, but obviously been working on it.
Yeah. It's a little inexperience at the point guard position. So.
Yeah, I wonder who left last year and graduated that they're missing at this point. But you know what? They're learning, finding the next person. As Bowman hits another 3. That's 3 buckets in a row for Tyler Bowman. He is getting hot. 8 points in the second half, 10 total, 41-25. Cardinals with a 16-point lead. Eggert with it to Blease. And Blease travels. Coach Ducklow, Coach Bossart, their approval, clapping on the bench. Again, token pressure here by Glenwood City. A little 2-1-2 press. Almost threw it away. Benaric to the middle. He lays it up and scores. Brady Benaric for 2.
Did a really good job of attacking after they had numbers there.
They got away with it and made him pay. 43-25, just under 13 minutes to go in the second half. Hallquist. Eggert for 3, way off the mark. Rebound, Meyer, nice job blocking out the shooter. Up to Elijah Dumont. And skip pass to Bowman. And Bowman travels. Nice job by Eckert cutting off the passing lane. In the game for the Toppers, Back into the game, Gavin Jansen, Max Jansen, and Bryce Wickman. Max Jansen, backdoor cut, Hallquist. And he gets fouled on going up for a layup. Looked clean up top, but that's why the officials are down there, and we're up here.
Yep. Hallquist did a really good job of setting his man up, going away from the basket before that back cut.
And rewarded with 2 free throws here. First one's good.
And a great pass.
Actually 7 points for Hallquist. Next one on the way is good. 43-27, Spring Valley. Toppers trying to force a turnover on the press. Coy Stashik into the game for the Cardinals. Bowman thought about the 3. He shoots the pull-up, and that's good. Somebody turned on the heat in here because Bowman is on fire.
He's made 4 of his last 4 attempts.
Mo to Hallquist, guarded by Bernard. Hallquist, nice crossover, and Mo wasn't ready for it. Timeout on the floor. Glenwood City, 30-second timeout with 11:51 to go. Spring Valley with the lead, 45-27. So, between your mom and your dad, who was a better basketball player?
My mom.
Okay.
Yeah. My mom actually played for my Uncle Mark at Stout for 4 years. So.
And I have to believe, I believe she was one of the members of probably the best women's basketball team to play at Spring Valley.
I believe
back in the day they got to the sectional final.
Yes, I think so.
And that's as far as any girls basketball team has gotten in Spring Valley history. Now, my wife Mandy might have something to say about that, but they got to the sectional semifinals, and they were coached by
my mother. Yeah. I've heard many stories about that team.
Spring Valley with it. Inside to Ducklow, double team. Mike Bauer from the top for 3. That's good.
It's really good inside-out look there from Ducklow.
That's great basketball. And it's rewarded by burying the 3, 48-27, 21-point lead for the Cardinals. Jansen for 3. That's good.
Good rotation there.
Gavin Jansen, his first bucket of the second half, 48-30. Cardinals. Stashik to Bowman to Bauer. Stashik on the cut, gets it on the left wing, almost throws it away. Ducklow with it, kicks to Benarek. Screen and roll to Ducklow on the roll, and the foul. Nice play, little inside screen.
Yep. Little pick and roll action there.
Falls on Wickman. Looks like it's second.
Yep.
Ducklow to shoot 2. First one's good. Ducklow trying for his 12th point of the game. Get the lead back up to 20. Second one's good. 20-point lead for the Cardinals, 50-30 with 10:40 to go in the second half. Toppers with it. Hallquist on Bernard. Gives it up. Mo to Blease. Blease on the left wing, dribbling towards the top of the key. Boy, Blease has got some great hair, and as I say that, he shoots the 3 and misses, but I don't think I could pull that off.
No.
You got to be proud of a head of hair like that. Ducklow inside on Hallquist. Good D by Hallquist, keeping his feet. And Mike Bauer tries to save it. Feet out of bounds. Back to the Toppers. Into the game for the Toppers, number 25, Owen Swemby. He replaces Max Jansen.
Get a little size back in the game, try and help him down low.
Three by Swemby at the top, just off. Nice play by Jansen and blocked by Bowman. Stashik collects the rebound and he gets fouled.
It almost looked like that three-point attempt was tipped, but
I couldn't tell. Pressure here by the Toppers. Back into the game for the Toppers, William Eggert. He is guarding Bednarik. Bednarik easily gets by him. Stashik with it inside, nice bounce pass to Ducklow. Left-handed baby hook and just off the iron. Stashik tries to poke the ball away from Eggert and picks up the foul. That's his first, team's fourth.
yeah, that left-handed hook though, it's a really good move.
And he releases so high.
Yep, with that size. He didn't have that a year ago. He's really worked. It's really been working well for him.
Blease with it. Eggert to. I'm just going to let the ball move. It's too fast to talk. Three from Hallquist. He doesn't need much room, and he buries that in the corner. Valley looks to push. Almost a turnover. Stashik with it. Nice skip pass to the elbow to Bauer. And they reset here at the top. Bowman, left wing, looking inside. Stashik on the cut. Swing pass to Bednarik. Skip pass, Bowman for three. Ooh, Ducklow, rebound and good. Ducklow with 14, 52-33 Spring Valley. Eggert for three. That's short. Swemby with the long rebound. And gets fouled and makes the bucket. Owen Swemby hits the bucket, and the foul is on number 2, Connor Ducklow. I believe that's his second.
Second. This one.
Free throw on the way is good. 7 points for Owen Swemby. 52-36. Spring Valley with 8:25 to go in the first half, or second half. Cardinals break the pressure. Bowman to Bednarik. Bednarik, corner. Bowman for three. Off. Rebound Stashik. Back to Bowman. Those offensive rebounds.
Those are killer.
Bowman. Stashik. Swing pass to Bauer. Bauer to Bowman. From the free throw line. Good.
Might have gotten away with a little bit of a travel, but
as they say in the game, you just play on.
Yep.
Don't hear the whistle. Jansen, Hallquist to Blease. Blease dribble drive left hand, kicks to Eggert. Hallquist thought about it.
yeah, don't leave him any space.
I've seen him pull from the red line here.
In my face.
Blease, left wing. And there he is, Hallquist, top of the key, just off the back iron. Ducklow goes down. Rebound, Bauer. Ducklow slow to get up, and Spring Valley with it. Almost throws it away. And timeout on the floor. Spring Valley, 7 minutes and 1 second to go in the second half. Full timeout.
I think Eggert believed that he got called for a foul there. He got a little happy when he saw a timeout.
His eyes got big when he turned around at the ref.
Yeah.
But when you get that close, I mean, he's just trying to make something happen. You can't fault him for it. So
Yeah. At this point of the game, they need that. Something's got to spark them to get a little run going.
Definitely. Now you scored 1,000 points in your career.
Yep.
Your brother scored 1,000 points.
Yep.
That's pretty special company. I think it was 9 players in Spring Valley's history to score.
I was number 8, I believe.
Number 8, so
Yep.
8 players.
Yep.
So that's a lot of points.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be in special company like that?
I mean, feels pretty good. Yeah. A lot of great basketball players come through here.
Now, having you say that, one thing my kids say is they really looked up to players that were older than them that kind of brought them through and said, just kind of kept them upbeat, were really nice, just real nice to them, like yourself.
Yeah.
Zach Webster was another one they brought up.
Yeah.
Sean Borgerding, your brother.
Yeah.
Who did you look up to? Who did you idolize, or who brought you along when you were younger like that?
So I had the ability to manage when I was in like 4th and 5th grade, and Zach Webster and his brothers Dylan and Mitch, I looked up to those guys, and really that whole senior class when Webster was there, Ben Becker was there. They were just such a great team, and I don't know, it was fun to watch those guys. So
they make it's a lasting mark
Yeah.
on you but you've obviously passed the torch, carried on.
yeah.
And we'll have a stoppage of play here for blood. Looks like Connor Ducklow will leave. He's got blood on the jersey, and Owen Swemby will leave because I believe he's the bleeder.
Now don't pull me like last year. Don't take your uniform off on the bench. That will be a technical foul.
I wasn't going to bring it up. I'll just let you bring it up. So
Yeah.
it's a sore subject here.
To my knowledge, it was Ducklow, Mr. Ducklow, informed me that it was okay, but
And that's one of those in the heat of the game. You're concentrating on the game itself. You're
just trying to get
gearing
back
up
in,
for second half, and there goes the jersey and
there goes the D.
there goes the T. Stans replaces Ducklow. Swemby back in the game after wiping the blood off his elbow. 23 is in the game for Toppers. Alec Anderson, his first action tonight. Max Jansen, dribble drive on Charlie. Stans come over to help.
Tough shot.
Swemby with a big try to rebound. And Meyer with it after the Bauer defensive rebound. Stashik with it. Looking inside to Stans. Mike Bauer to Meyer. Bounce pass to Bowman. Bowman way up top. Stashik. Spring Valley content with running their offense, looking for a good shot here. Trying to get it to Stans in the post. Stashik.
It's the one thing about the swing offense. You can really use a lot of time just going back and forth.
3 by Bowman, no good. Stashik fighting for the board. And off it, they get him with the over the back or push foul now it's called.
Yep.
Can't fault him for that. He was being aggressive. I think the ball was a 50-50 ball, and
Yeah.
I think they called him for it.
Coaches didn't seem to be too mad about that.
No. 56-36, Spring Valley, 20-point lead with 5:32 to go in the second half.
It's a real pivotal time for Glenwood's offense here. Got to get something going.
Hallquist skips to Blease. Glenwood missing with, right now, Jansen and Hallquist, the only three-point shooters in the game, really confident in themselves in it.
Yeah.
Swemby is that internal player. They need a role player or two to hit a couple buckets. Swemby gets fouled by Stans, his second. He's going to shoot 2. First one is good. Into the game for the Cardinals, replacing Coy Stashik, is Brady Bernard. And second one is good. Timeout on the floor. Glenwood City with 5:10 to go. 56-38. Spring Valley. Quick shout out to my mom and dad and Coy Stashik's grandparents, Ken and Karen. Normally watching from just outside of Charleston, South Carolina, but today they are near Nashville, Tennessee, looking at homes to purchase so they can move into and move away from Charleston. It's beautiful where they live, but they want to get closer to family, so you can't fault that.
Yep.
I understand the reasoning, and it'd be nice to have them closer. I'm pretty sure Coy and Cade would love to have them closer as well.
Yeah.
How far are your dad's parents, Irma and Dave?
About 4 hours near St. Cloud.
That's a drive.
Yep.
And they're not. They won't be driving today. It's pretty rough outside. So if anybody listening at home, try not to go anywhere today or tomorrow. It's going to be good old Wisconsin snow. If you can hear in the background, that's a little Neil Diamond. I think that's a tribute to the referees tonight. Jim Selt, Dan Hoffman, and Linehan, that's right. DJ Mandy Mayhem playing the music once again for the boys varsity basketball games. Does a great job. Timeout.
It's a great
Spring Valley, nice job by Glenwood. That's that spot we talked about earlier.
Right across half court. It's a tough spot to pick it up. I believe if I'm looking at Glenwood's roster, Drew Olson, I believe that he's normal starter for their team that's not playing tonight. He must be out with an injury.
Yeah, that's we haven't seen him in the game yet, and I don't know. I can't see him on the bench.
I think he's in street clothes, yeah.
Oh yeah, there he is, sitting in the back behind Max Jansen. That's a big loss. I was wondering, we were missing one of those juniors in that class.
I was to say he's played as a freshman, I believe. So
yes, he has, and he's a big presence inside for them. Hopefully, we can see him play the second round when we play, or second time we play these guys. Cardinals with it. Glenwood looking to double team. Benark skip pass to Bowman on the backdoor cut. Nice job. Good vision. Tyler Bowman. 16 for Bowman in the second half. Skip pass. Anderson. Hallquist. Dribble drive on. Nice pass by Hallquist to Swemby. Brady Benark stolen by Hallquist. Bounce pass to Jansen. That's actually a good foul by Brady Benark. Forced him to shoot free throws, but got to take care of the basketball. And Brady Benark picks up the foul, his first. Team's 8th. Gavin Jansen hits his first free throw.
Hallquist is really taking over right now.
Eggert replaces Anderson. Yeah, Hallquist is a guy that he has the ability to change the tempo and the type of game based on his athleticism. Might be a little too late, but something to build on for the next game. Spring Valley trying to avoid the double teams in the corner. Ducklow. Benark strong with it and gets fouled, puts it in. Great unselfish pass by Connor Ducklow. Bounce pass between two defenders to Brady Benark. He's got a chance to complete the three-point play. That's good. 61-42, Spring Valley with the 19-point lead. Hallquist to the basket. Pull-up jump shot. No good. Rebound Ducklow. Connor Ducklow wearing number 33 now because his number 2 is a blood jersey.
And it looks like he might have been the bleeder.
I think they both were.
Yeah.
Nice bounce pass, and to Ducklow for the bounce pass. No good. And Ducklow down. Referee stops play. A little worried about banging the back of his head, maybe.
Yep.
And Nolan Stands back in the game, replacing Ducklow. Justin Moe into the game, replacing Mitchell Blease. 3:26 to go in the game, 61-42. Moe dribble drive on Bauer. Nothing there. He gets it out to Hallquist, to Eggert. Back to Hallquist. No, nice tough play there. Yeah, you just can't teach that. That's kept his balance and got the shot up. And Bednarik almost turns it over. They're going to get Jansen for the foul. That's. They almost had him right where they wanted him.
Yep. Use those long arms. A little bit of a grab, though.
How would you handle something like this press here that Glenwood's putting on?
Well, we ran the same press break as these guys did. Usually you get into one of them, and then someone usually flashes to the middle if the one guy can't beat it like that. The biggest thing is keep it off the sideline like he did not do.
Just as you said that, steps on the sideline. Coach Bossart talking to Brady Bednarik, I think what he's telling him is, hey, if you have your eyes up, just like you said, Charlie Meyer steps, kind of flashes to the middle.
Yeah, biggest thing on the press is keep it away from the sideline and don't pick it up right after half court.
There's that back door. And haven't had much luck all game on that backdoor pass.
Mm-hmm.
I think they maybe completed that twice so far in the game.
Missed it a few times, but the ones they have only got a couple.
Foul is on 24, Moe for Glenwood City. Charlie Meyer will shoot bonus. Coach Kittleson, a little vocal after the foul on Ducklow. That's going to be Ducklow's, what is that, his third?
I believe that is his third. Yep. 33's first, but
33's first. Ducklow
players
as
third.
a whole.
Yeah.
So in the Spring Valley basketball system, who was your favorite player watching growing up?
Well, that's a good question. I'd probably have to go with Zach Webster. He was our managing crew's favorite. He also gave us a good show with throwing down a couple dunks, but yeah.
I've heard he does put a good show on when he goes to dunk the basketball. He is a Division I. He was a Division I college athlete as a triple jump and high jumper, or triple jump and long jumper for the Badgers.
Yep.
He was a guy that I've watched play, and you just know when someone's got Division I talent when you see the hops that he had and just that natural ability to just move the way he did.
Yeah. So effortlessly.
Exactly. But he did work hard at it. He did work hard to be where he is.
And he was a good person, so
that helps too.
Yeah. His junior year, interesting story about him. His junior year, he broke his shooting hand, so he ended up coming back in the playoffs and played and shot with his left hand only.
That's some talent.
Yeah.
The only other player I've ever heard do that in this conference was from Elmwood.
Pax. He actually
Stephen Pax.
He used to be an assistant coach for Glenwood last year.
And didn't he have he hurt his shoulder or something? He couldn't lift his right arm over his shoulder. So we played Spring Valley in a playoff game, I believe, and scored like 28 against Spring Valley with his left hand.
Yeah, he was another man. He was a really good player. It's like an over-back call.
Yep, indeed, over and back call. And Coach Kittleson smells a little bit of an advantage here with I will say they do have potentially a shot to get it under double digits if he plays it right. So he calls a timeout with 2:16 to go in the second half. Spring Valley with the lead 61-46. And he's got to be close to out of timeouts here.
Yeah. But can't take him with you.
That's right. Meyer with the steal on Wickman. Ooh, and a foul. That's tough when you come out of a timeout and turn it over right away and then compound it by the foul.
Yeah. Coaches usually don't like that.
Meyer misses the first. Free throws a little more difficult the last few games for the Cardinals. As Meyer hits the second. Those are big down the stretch.
Yep.
2 minutes to go in the second half, 62-46. Hallquist with it. Pull-up jump shot in the lane. It's good.
That's a tough shot.
That's good defense by Meyer,
Yep.
but just rises up over the top, hits it again.
Those pull-up jumpers are pretty unguardable.
Bowman with it, guarded by Jansen to Bednarik. Bowman right wing looking in, got great post position to Ducklow. Nice pass, nice finish. Connor Ducklow for two.
One thing about that is Ducklow previous time went in to create contact and ended up not making it. That time he just went strong to the basket and paid off for him.
And stolen by Bednarik. Coach Bossart telling Tyler Bowman to walk it up, beat the press here. To Bednarik. Bauer. 1 minute to go, second half.
This is when ball fakes become even more important.
Couldn't agree more. Bowman thought about the three.
He might have been coming out if he shot that.
And inside the Ducklow, you can't ask for a better post pass there. And they're going to be content to hold the ball here and just let clock run with 38 seconds to go. Bryce Wickman picks up his fourth. Team's ninth. So both teams will be in the double bonus to still shoot two after these free throws. Into the game for the Toppers, Henry Wallen, his first action for the senior. He replaces Owen Swemby. Bauer hits the first.
Gunner's getting a little excited around on the floor.
Second one on the way is good. Mike Bauer.
The man who never changes emotions. Ooh.
Glenwood City working the ball around the perimeter. Jansen to Wallen. Hallquist, another pull-up jump shot. That's good.
Came on hot, just a little late in the game for that.
13 seconds to go. Bednarik bounce pass to Ducklow. Ducklow skip pass to Bauer, and this game will be over. Your final score, 66-50. Spring Valley Cardinals defeat the Glenwood City Hilltoppers. Spring Valley plays tomorrow night on the road against Ellsworth. Non-conference matchup. Ellsworth, pretty darn good team.
Yeah, they are.
We'll see how they fare tomorrow night.
Yep.
So before we leave, point totals for tonight's game. Connor Ducklow with 18. Mike Bauer with 5. Nolan Stands with 5. Tyler Bowman with 18. 16 in the second half. Charlie Meyer with 3. Elijah Dumont with 3. Brady Benark with 13. And JT Bauer with 1.
Yep.
For the Hilltoppers, Hallquist with 11. Gavin Jansen with 10. Owen Swemby leading all scorers for Glenwood with 11. And Justin Moe with 4. I'd like to thank Aaron Borgerding for stopping up here, being a special guest.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We'll have you up here another time, but you did a great job, and best of luck to you at UW River Falls.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
You bet. And we'll be back another time next week. Everybody stay safe and go Cards.